Hey, hey. So I'm Dr. Namrata. I talk about living an authentic life by talking about authentic leaders, what they do, so that you and I can learn some tips, implement them, and become better versions of ourselves. So today, during my daily walk, it is raining cats and dogs, and I just stood here under a tree and I started thinking, what is it that I could say that people need today? And what came to me is about work. Okay, you and I, most of us, are either working ourselves, we could either be responsible for people or responsibilities, projects, whatever it is. We're all working pretty much all the time, right? And I came to that place of how rare it is to find someone in your life who is there just to kind of listen to you and be your guide, if you know what I mean. You know, that one person could be a family member, could be your boss, could be a colleague, someone in your space right now. Maybe a name or a face is popping up. And you think that, yeah, anything could happen in my life, but yeah, that person's got my back. Or I could go to that person and just share these things, which I might not be able to share with my parents, my spouse, my siblings, maybe not them, but that person, he, she, they've got my back, right? But we don't always get these people. In fact, it's very rare to find these people. You know what I mean? So when that happens, what I want you to think about is simplify it and explain it to yourself so that you don't get stuck with the wrong people and you remove yourself. Find the courage to remove yourself rather than to stick it out. Okay, what does that mean? Essentially, you're going to have certain kinds of people. The ones that you can either be an equal to them or you can have a mentor-mentee relationship with them. What does that mean? Our colleagues, our peers are our equals. That means that the kind of conversations we have with them are different from the conversations we have with our bosses or the older people, right? And you can either, even as a boss, if you're senior, you can either have that relationship of being the mentor to this person who is working under you, right? You are responsible for this said person. You could either be their mentor, which means your job is to guide them, help them learn the job better so that you are capable of offloading work off of your shoulders to this person. Okay? That needs mentoring, that needs time, that needs a plan. So you can either be that person's mentor and organize a structure around it if you're an organizational person, or you could present yourself as an equal to them until you have a situation where you need to boss up and just take control damages. So that's when shit hits the fan. That's when, in those situations. So most of the time shit doesn't hit the fan. It's just normal day in, day out stuff. In those days, be an equal to your subordinate. And what we see, however, in the world is people are very the ones who are insecure and who haven't healed some part of them, they have a third option that they go to. And this is the part you need to be aware of if you're the junior. The third option is when they start manipulating, when they start stopping opportunities from you, when they're stopping your growth instead of allowing you to grow despite being your superior and your manager. Sometimes your colleagues can do that, same age, right? Same group, same position, same title. Or sometimes even your bosses can do that to you because there is still a part of them that is so insecure that they need to control you by stopping your growth. So what you want, ideally, is to find either the equals, the ones who communicate at a level of camaraderie, I'm your equal, I got you, you got my back, I got yours, but not through manipulation. So stay away from those. The moment they reveal that side of themselves to you, stop communicating. If you can't remove yourself from the situation, just stop. Be very superficial, be very businesslike with them. You don't need to tell them your family matters. You don't need to talk to them a lot. Just do your work. Don't engage with them too much. Ideally, if you can remove yourself, if they are too toxic, just get out. Okay? But what you're looking for is either the ones who present to yourself as colleagues, equals, or mentors. Okay? And that will help you get to a place in your life where you don't find yourself in situations of betrayal, people coming together to pull you down, and all that kind of stuff. Now, it's a process, right? You will get there and you will still go through these experiences, but you know what you're working towards. So start reading people, okay? Give it time. It's not gonna, every person is in a honeymoon mode of a new relationship, work relationship, personal relationship, doesn't matter, for like 9 months to a year. People usually reveal themselves late. Okay, so it's not gonna happen in 3 months. Trust me, your probation period is nowhere close to telling you the reality of your boss, okay? Or your subordinate. Sometimes it's reversed. Your subordinate is actually trying to take advantage of the boss. And you have to identify these things in people and remove yourself, okay? So whatever stage you're in, everybody's going through it. Me too, you know? You're not alone. We're all here together. The goal is you will stay respectful, you will stay kind, but you will build boundaries, you will say no, and you will have the courage to remove yourself, either mentally or physically, okay? So with that, the rain has almost stopped. So I will start walking again. And see you tomorrow. Wish you a great day. Love you.